Hey everybody, good afternoon, welcome to another tutorial, and today we're going to be doing an update review on my home slash small office. There's been a couple of changes and all that, and also my entertainment. So I'm doing this video just so to give people ideas on how they might want to set up the office from home. Also to integrate your entertainment. So in this setup, I've been getting into DJing lately. So this is what you're looking at now is my production. So I've got a production side and I've got a performance side and the live side. So what you're seeing in front of you is the production side. So I do a lot of office work besides DJing, technicians work, also a bit of music producing on the side with basic beat making. This home slash small office is pretty much a throw together. I'll show you the different components that I use for being a home and small office. And yeah, so let's get into it. So first and foremost is the main screen. So this is the TV, and I've reviewed this TV in the past. Not the TV itself, but it's been in the review, a lot of my reviews. This is my production monitor. So we've got the webcam, so I've also got a webcam that sits on the top here. So this TV is ready for if I want to do conference calling, because you need that feature in the office. We've got an internet landline, which that landline is it's a analog handset, but it's hooked up to the modem itself, which has its own intercom system, voicemail, all integrated into the modem that's underneath the TV, which I've reviewed in the past tutorials. So that's the landline. And also the good thing about this landline handset is because I've got Android x86 also installed, and I've done a demonstration of the quad booting in the past tutorials, but if we launch Android, this also becomes a landline handset as well. So we've got the physical handsets. My tablet that I'm recording off is a landline handset, and this can also be a landline handset. So you can actually ring if I was to launch Android on here, and also if my phones were to ring, I could answer it from the computer, because the Android on here has the Phone app and also is registered with the Fritzbox as a landline handset. You can't do this in Windows. There are other methods to use your Windows as a soft phone, but in this setup, we are not using Windows as a thing. So yeah, landline really handy. Also cheap plan as well to keep people in communication with if you're running a business. As I said, I've covered the computer. So this is a quad boot computer running 8.10. Windows 8, Windows 10, Android 8.1, and also Ubuntu Studio 18.04. So that's pretty much for the production. So you could pretty much say this is 4 computers in one. I just restart, and then I can choose what mode I want to put the computer in, which is custom firmware. Another thing that I use as well. Before I get into that, this is also an entertainment. So I've also got a PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and also a home theater system hooked up to this as well, a smart home theater system that goes through the internet. But that's pretty much the entertainment side. But for office, another good feature that I've added in is I brought 2 1 terabyte Western Digital hard drives, and I hooked them directly to the modem and made network storage. So all my files are actually saved in the central location underneath. It's a personal cloud. It can only be accessed through if you're connected to my private Wi-Fi, because also I've got a guest Wi-Fi which is not enabled because I've got no guests around. But if people want to use my internet, I always give them guest access rather than it's only a few trusted people that I give to my private, and it's usually people that don't know about the things about networking and stuff. But this is central network storage, so I can access this for all my devices wherever that's except for that landline handset. That's just a handset, but for the tablet that I'm recording off, and also the live and the performance computer at the back, they could also access this centralized storage. So it's pretty much just a local cloud, a 2 terabyte local cloud which is these two middle and bottom drives. The top drive is just the internal memory of the Fritzbox. I don't really use it. I really put all my files on the hard drives themselves. So this is the middle drive. The middle drive is I usually use for documents. And if we got here, we got computer stuff. So if we go into computer stuff, this is where my technicians software side of things, USB bootable preparations. We've got the software. We can also run programs from the network. So I've also got installed programs that are installed to the network. So rather than having to reinstall it on a computer, I can actually run these programs off the network itself. So these are Windows programs. I'm not too sure how to do it with other operating systems, but since I mainly use Windows for my office, rather than having to install programs sometimes on others' computers, because I can also give guest access to other computers that into my private Wi-Fi. If I want to fix someone's computer, that can be arranged. So this is the computer technician stuff. I've also got my personal stuff like documents and all that on this one, my personal recordings, meeting stuff like that. So this is my work drive, you might as well say. So this is just designed for work, documents, and also, as I said, technician software, operating systems. And also in the bottom drive is my entertainment drive. So this is where my entertainment comes in. So this is, and this partially does for what I do is a starter DJ. So the audio side of it, that's where all my music and all that is. I've got pictures, videos on here, but since I do a lot of DJing, which I will show soon, this is where I can access it. So audio, so my music and all that's installed on here, and also copied and pasted on here. Radio. So pretty much this is my just entertainment. Got games for Windows. We've got Android applications backed up as well. So those are apps and games for Android that I've personally backed up. We've got under videos, we've got video clips, things like that. Vid clips that I've just research that I've done. But I've also got also stuff in the documents as well. That's research. So this is just my entertainment drive. So see, network storage. Really promote it, especially if you're running a home or small office and you don't really want to carry your physical drives around. Because as I said, I've got two 1 terabytes here, and they stay permanent. They stay constantly connected to the network. So that actually saves me carrying the physical devices around and plugging them into computers. Also can risk getting viruses. But with this setup, since I can access this through a guest mode, where everything's read-only, that also saves me getting viruses and also my stuff getting infected. So, yep. You got your office stuff, PowerPoint and all that. And we've got the production side that I use for DJing, which I use Virtual DJ and also Serato beat making on this with Windows 8 and 10. So this is my production. So I've done the production side and the entertainment side. I've done my landline handsets of communication. Printer, so we've got a wireless printer. So if you need to print documents, this is wirelessly hooked up to the same network. This can be accessed also from all my devices. So that's a Canon wireless printer, and that can be you can print directly from a tablet. You can print directly from a Mac, Windows PC, and you don't need an installation CD to install the drivers. It's pretty much just a plug and play, and just make sure it's hooked up to the same Wi-Fi network. So that's pretty much my production side of my office. So I've covered network storage there, and the production side and the entertainment, also. So now we're going to go to the performance side. So if we go at the back here, so out here we've got the performance and live side. So we've got another computer out here. We've got my Scratchy. As I said, I've been starting to get into DJing and music producing. Here's the controller for the live performance. So so this is the live performance computer. This is running pretty much a quad boot, which I've done a tutorial, pretty much everything that you see in the past individually, but this is just showing it all into action and how I integrate things. So same thing, let's go to the network storage, same thing, access all the files from this computer, and this is wireless. So this is not hooked, the computer that you've seen inside is hooked up through a LAN cable to the modem. This is wirelessly. So this is the same network storage, same thing, computer stuff. So this is where I do all my live performance and also technicians things on this computer. So as I said, I can access all my technician stuff wirelessly from the network. So I've got all my operating systems and my recovery tools at my fingertips through the network. As I said, I can access this as a guest. This is actually accessed as an admin. So anything that you see here can be modified. I can modify the whole network storage. We see as a guest, when you're logged in as a guest on my network, these all become read-only, and the only directories you can modify as a guest is the drop zone on this drive and the drop zone on this drive. So these are the only two directories that my guests, if you're logged in as a guest, can modify. So you see everything else as a guest, but as I said, network storage, that's centralized. As I said, same thing, Office and all that's in the programs installed on here. I've got a free version of Office, and I also got a 365 subscription, which I have personally, but I can cancel that, and I can also just have a free version. But the 365 is good because I've got the family, but that's out of the scope. Oh no, actually no, that's not, because 365 it's a part of it's an Office package. So I can have Office on this computer as well. But as I said, this is the live performance. So we've got the this is what I use for doing the live performance. Also got it hooked up to a PA system, and also got some drums and speakers there. So this is my performance and live room of my office, and also my part where this is the computer where I prepare USBs for bootable to do technician stuff, and also to live do my music. As I said, my production is inside, and this is the live side. So this is pretty much my home/small office. This is also can be used as a landline handset if you're running Android as well. So if I was to run Android on this, I could also register this, but I'm not going to with this computer because this is more designed for live. For the production side, it's understandable. But I won't register this as a landline handset for my office, but you can do it. So this is just giving people ideas of how they might want to set up their office for. It doesn't have to be DJing. For my personal thing, I've set up for DJing, music, and technicians. So I've got and also word processing and all that when I need to do documents for people. That's also that side of it as well. So you can pretty much say this is 4 things in one, 4 offices in one, and just showing you the different components and how they work together, and just, as I said, giving you ideas of maybe if you're planning of doing a home business, which I plan of doing. I've been planning to invest in several things, but I haven't quite made up my mind. But I just wanted to get the home office out of the way, so I'm actually prepared for when I want to start actually using this sort of setup for business, which it actually can be set up for business. But you just say this is just a review on my home/small office. Hopefully you learned something. This was pretty much just a throw together set. I actually got a lot of my hardware from many places. Software that could be easily come by, but also the software that I use is, and also the operating systems that I use are also backed up to the network, so I can install it on other PCs, and also bootable and repairing software. So hopefully you learned something. Until next time, you've been listening to Robbie T. This is just another my update of the home/small office. It's pretty much just turn my whole home into an office. as well as also entertainment is integrated as well. So until then, next time you have a good day, and we'll definitely come back with another tutorial. And until next time, ciao ciao.